guys, welcome back to Horribly Recording Styles. Literally standing on 2 pieces of wood and a remote. Oh, and it's impossible to balance, too. I mentioned that. Oh, and actually, it might be better if I turn it off. I don't know. Sorry if this is... And... I think it looks better off. Yeah. I mean, you're not going to be able to read anything anyway. Not without me getting a capture card, but anyway. Where am I? Okay. So, I'm just going to quickly... Oh yeah, Spawn has improved a lot. So... Yeah, I'll show you that soon, but, oh, excuse me. Okay, so, here, let's just go over here. Gonna need to get my sheep, oh gosh, sheep killer. The reason why there's these, like, leafless trees here is because around it, I'm going to have, like, a forest. So yeah. Also, I'm adding fire around it, and I'm adding more than just a flat layer. I'm actually adding levels like this. So yeah, nothing new with this. Same old. Starting to fill in this. Starting to get a lot of it filled in. I have this whole area right here filled in, and I have a huge lava pool. Oh my gosh, can he ever just be quiet for once? Man, he has like no respect for me. Anyway, moving on, you do not know how long it took to make this lake. First I had to dig everything out of it, then I had to fill it with water, and then, here, let me just, yeah, I had to dig out all these layers. They're like ogres. They have layers. And this is what this sword is for. Because, you know, stuff gets annoying when you're trying to build. But, yeah, normally it's not this light. I mean, here. I mean, yeah, like it's supposed to give off this effect, but when you have this on, it doesn't give off that effect. Like you can see around the stairs, that's because there's actually glowstone under it, and I thought it gave it like a really cool look. If you ever seen Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, this is actually kind of like a reference to it. I mean, they didn't have this altar right here, but they had, whoops, they had like these things, but like they were snakes and they weren't that withered. Then they had like the giant face over here. But you can either go through here. Did I forget to? Okay, hold on. This. Do I have any cobble? Oh, let me get some cobble. Alright, there we go. Otherwise, that's just gonna annoy me. No. Just put it there. Shh. No, I told you. Now, what happens here is like, all the like stone is kind of getting like, mixed almost. I think I did the same. No, I didn't do the same effect under there. But it's really hard to actually do this, and, kind of like, see, I have moss stone and normal stone. It takes longer if you want to do stuff like that. And originally this whole place was actually going to be like both cobblestone and moss stone, but I actually thought this looks kind of cooler. So yeah, you go in here, then it leads off into here, but also it leads over to here, and Gotta be careful because in a water temple, you have to have lava. It's just pure logic. Pure logic. So yeah, now we're inside the head, and you can kind of look at the crystals. Like in the fire temple, there's the crystals, and in this one, there's the crystals. So each temple is gonna have their own crystal. But anyway, let's move on to here. So this is the airship, and I like the way that the balloon turned out, but I just don't know about this. It just seems so weird because it looks like huge for like a living quarters, and it doesn't really match the size. But I did do this for the engine, and yeah, it's kind of loud, and I thought that was cool. So let's take a look inside. If I can get in. So yeah, you have a little seat here, and I'm thinking about making it to where you could actually like right click it and sit in it with like this Minecraft minecart trick, but I haven't done that yet. So yeah, controls, this one person sits there. Down here you have storage and chests and stuff, which this is inside the balloon if it's not obvious enough. Blocks you off from going there. You go down here and then you're in the living quarters, but like in here it doesn't seem like it's huge, but when you go outside it just seems it's like so huge. It's weird. So next we're gonna take a look to this, and I'm thinking about adding some sort of like window type things to it because it just looks so plain like this. But anyway, you go over. And actually, you know what? While I'm here, I've been meaning to change this to normal oak, just so it doesn't look so weird. Okay. Man, I think that looks kind of better. Anyway, so you go in, and this took a while to finish completely because like, I wanted to give it the effect of it actually being a withered castle sort of thing. So I had to do a lot of design like this. And it's not even just the 3 floors. There's actually a dungeon, which that reminds me. And I'm not actually done with it. Like, I still need to get some designs like this around in it. Because if you know anything about my maps, I don't like to just leave things undecorated like a lot of people usually do with their houses and stuff. I actually like to decorate inside them just so that the map feels like a lot more complete. And I understand why people don't do that, like mainly because of exterior design taking a long time to make, but this is kind of like a small kitchen area. But yeah, you go over here and you actually have stuff falling out from the ceiling, and yeah, you can go over here, go around. There's a library right here. But then you go over here, and you can like go down the stairs. And once you get down the stairs, you actually get into the dungeon. Now these torches are supposed to symbolize like torches that have kind of like fallen from the place, and I just realized I left that. I also don't like things going unfinished like that. You know what? I'm gonna do moss stone instead. I also like to have a variety. Now the ceiling is actually kind of like falling apart, and the floor is, because this is one of the most why don't I just carry a brick of cobblestone around? I thought I finished the floor, but I guess I didn't. Did I finish the ceiling? Yeah, it looks like it. Anyway, so back on to the my boring commentary. We're going over here. Oh no, you can't get through because this is in the way, but psych, this is a slab. Go up here. No, no. I totally didn't mean to do that. I forgot how I actually did that, and I actually quite like that design. Yeah. So, just don't fall down, and you'll be safe. But, yeah, this actually... I like the way this is turning out, because it actually gives you the... Like, it actually gives you the vibe that you're inside a castle, and this door, I love how withered it is. It's just... It's like just the perfect amount of witheredness. Oh, I love it. I love it all. I just don't love that. I don't know. It's just... It's so weird. Like, I might shorten it up eventually to where, like, that's 3 blocks away from you, just so it looks better, but I don't know. Ooh. But anyway, so... The backstory behind this map, and this is actually going to become a survival games map too. Like, not your traditional, you start out in a circle thing and you push the button or something and you fly up like my friend Damon's. He made a survival map and it had something like that. No, mine is actually just, you spawn in the middle, wait until everyone's ready, and you just run away. Just run. So it's best to be playing, like, if you want to be on a server, and I'm giving everybody full permission to actually use this map on their server if they want to, I guess you could actually spawn up here. That'd be pretty cool. Like, all the chests in here would be full of, like, just barely anything. Like, the best type of weapon you could get is a stone sword, maybe. And maybe fill these with some items like pork chops. And, like, everybody could spawn in this room. There could be a chest up there containing some loot, too. So, yeah, I don't know. And you could get, you could actually get jump boost while you're on here. Or, like, or something. Maybe put down a little bit of water somewhere. I don't know, maybe I'll just keep that there for decoration. But anyway, this is the campsite. Got like the cool little sleeping roll type bed. I just realized you can't use that, but whatever. Can't use that one either, but whatever. Yeah, same kind of tent. And I didn't know what I wanted to do for the, like, things, like the curtain things. So I just decided to do this, kind of symbolize a screen door type thing, screen thing. Now, I've built a total of 3 houses if you don't count the castle over there. Oh yeah, forgot to show you something. Right here, this is kind of like withered in. And yes, there's actually going to be loots in this too. You can't just have a big castle like this and not have loots. I mean, look, double chest right here, full of cobwebs. Why it's filled with cobheads? I don't know. And I just said cobheads. I am good at pronouncing. Now, I'm actually going to show you that map that I was showing you before. Now, if you decide to go this way instead of the way of the actual town, which, yes, there's actually going to be... Look at that. You can see the water temple. You can see the fire temple. And here's how it looks on the map so far. Oops. It might help if I actually put the map down. So yeah, like right there with all the red is where the fire temple is, and where the blue right there is where the water temple is. Now, I don't know what I'm gonna put for everywhere around there, but anyway, the way that I'm actually pointing up, so like around here is where we are right now, of course. But anyway, now this probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense right now if you decide to go this way instead, but see, these things actually I'm horrible at pronouncing things, but anyway, these things actually like branch off into different areas like this. So yeah, also, if you don't recognize the design of this wall, it's actually kind of in the design of my and the other map that I'm doing, which is Castle of the Elements in PC. Now, these aren't like 100% perfect compared to it, but they're coming along well. Now I'm actually starting off with the castle. Now right now it's just a frame and it's big. So I'm actually going, like, this part right here is going to be like a short little courtyard, and it's going to look cool, I guess. But the reason why I have this dug out is because it's actually going to have like a river around it. Like, it's gonna have like a little pipe right here that drains water out, and stuff. But yeah, there's gonna be a kind of small town, I guess. Like, you mainly come for the castle, and this isn't actually going to be an abandoned village. Like, it's going to be a modern, like, today village. If anything, it'd be in the future because, of course, the airship. Let's get some night potion. So, like, this part right here it would be like a really early version. In fact, this comes from like a completely different city other than that, and these are like tents set up for people just kind of touring. But yeah, that's all I have for this so far. It's coming along really cool, actually. I'm just really loving how it's turning out. But anyway, like I promised, I'm gonna show you the rest of my other map. I updated some cobble stuff, so I'll go ahead and save, I guess. Get my Diet Pepsi. Diet Pepsi. I haven't drank much today, which is kind of weird for me, but anyway. So I left off showing you guys over here at this horrible designed boat. Now, I mean, it was okay for me at the time when I was actually starting off this map, but I've created a lot better than this. Heck, I actually have a design. Oh yeah, I forgot night vision potion. I said potion like potion. So yeah, I'll also got a sword so I don't break anything because I like to punch. Like, whoo, 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 whoo. So yeah, tight area like I mentioned when I was doing that horrible Sammy impression. But anyway, this is a lighthouse, so I'll go and show the rest of this. And I thought I added like windows in here, and I forgot to change the design for this. Here, I'll show you what the design is actually gonna look like. Man, my brother is loud, isn't he? If you guys can hear him, I wouldn't be too surprised, I'll be honest with you. He's kind of loud at times, but at least he's not screaming angrily. Angrily, is that how you say it? I don't know. I don't freaking know. Fricks. I hate you, fricks. You fricky fricks. You frickety frackles. What the frick? I mean, seriously, guys, what the heck? Okay, now that I got that part filled in, I mean, this was supposed to be just a tour, but what's a tour without work? Yeah, okay, so I finished the design for this. Now, if you don't remember, I actually released a map before called The Mountain of Dragons, and it was one of my favorite maps that I made, even though it was just a really small area and it wasn't actually that good. But, like, I worked hard on it, and I actually have a pretty good statue in there made out of wool. I should have used something else, but I used wool. Anyway, so let me just finish showing off this, and then I'll talk a little bit about that. Oh my gosh, I am almost out of recording time. Okay, well, mill. This mill right here, log mill, oosh, pull button. If you played Skyrim, it's based off of the mills in there. Just a small little house. I like it. Blacksmith, and this guy was a 16 for a chest plate. I mean, it depends on what other trades you have. And I'm just gonna show you the castle hall real fast. Now this actually turned out pretty good. In fact, I was actually looking at a book type thing, and I got those little Minecraft books, and I saw the design for the Royal Hall, and I just loved the design, and I thought it would make a perfect little thing for my map. Let's get another one of these. Oh, well. Okay, so yeah, you have a little bridge. You see how fancy this house is? But yeah, so also I might update these stairs, but I don't know. So yeah. This was also off of the book. I mean, I was just looking off the pictures, and I didn't really like this. I didn't add. No, the basement is completely me. Like I added this like little. Wait, this thing can record over 20 minutes. It's at 21:11. I'm surprised. I didn't think that thing could actually record that long, but whatever. So, quick talk thing about the map. This I'm eventually going to finish when I'm done with my other 2 maps. I'm gonna finish. I don't know if I'm gonna finish my Five Nights at Freddy's map, because I'm kind of over Five Nights at Freddy's. But anyway, so there's gonna be just little houses around here and here, and then you have the castle. And there's like a big floating island over here that I'm gonna shape to my majesticness. Yeah, this thing. It's weird. I love it. Oh, look at that big pile of gravel. Hey, look, water. I wonder if how does this geologically make any sense? What? Oh, what? 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 What the? Okay. Well, anyway, so yeah, this thing is pretty cool. I like it. But like I said, I'm kind of out of the Five Nights at Freddy's phase. The game's just getting old. This guy's releasing way too many games. I mean, I guess it's what the fans want, but I'm gonna kind of fix that. Just make it look better. But like Five Nights at Freddy's is just turning into a big giant money machine. What's a tour without work?